Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddie, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddie. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Welcome to the morning show. Now, this is going to be a ride today because we got 2 young ladies on there that are doing their thing. I know it's not on YouTube.
All right, so we'll have to edit it on YouTube afterwards. No worries. Anyway, morning. Happy Tuesday to you. Today is a very big, energetic day. You don't even realize it.
Oh, Lord. How can I not realize it when you constantly are bellowing it?
It is Ramadan. It is the Lunar New Year. It is a new moon. We're going into a solar eclipse. We got a lot of things happening today. Just saying. So if I get a little fussy, you'll know why.
Is there anyone sitting on the yellow couch?
Did you see anyone sitting on the yellow couch?
There might be later.
Do you see them sitting there?
Not right now.
I see, Zach.
All right, thank you.
So it's a big energetic day happening. So just giving you the forewarning of what it is. It's all good, potentially.
I don't know what a forewarning is. There's no forewarning.
Forewarning.
It is what it is until it ain't.
Didn't your wife ever give you like a forewarning if she was going to have like a cranky mood?
Ex-wife.
Or having like, that time of the whatever. So I'm giving you forewarning. I don't know what today's going to be like. Just saying.
Yeah. So you said today was going to be an energetic day, right?
Yes.
All week I've been having energetic days.
You always have an energetic day.
Yeah, but this was like extra special for me.
Ah, you went to Disney World, right?
Yes, I did. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to Epic Universe, but on the good side, I did go to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, and I got to go on some rides that I haven't been on before.
Very nice.
You got razor burn. You're like a little red.
I was out in the sun every day.
I can see that. You look like a little raisin.
Do I?
Yeah.
No, raisins are purple.
No, you're a little purple.
Am I?
Yeah. You look in the mirror like it looks like you had a little fight with the wind, little sun.
Possibly.
You have fun?
Definitely the sun. Yes, I did.
That's good.
I think I may have found my new favorite ride of all time.
Which is?
The Hagrid bike roller coaster. You know, Hagrid, the big guy from Harry Potter. You're a wizard, Harry. That
Do you
guy.
remember when life was so simple? Like, that is your highlight. You guys, are you still at that point in life, girls, on the board? Nicole and Sophia, like, life is so simple. Like, oh, I found my greatest new ride in life.
No. I feel like for me, it's like I have a new vacuum. Yay!
Are
How about you, Sophia?
Yeah, the same.
The same? You like a new vacuum also?
I love a new vacuum.
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah. We got one like
here.
Well, here we're going to vacuum number 9. Dawn has broken
But
8
remember
vacuums.
when life was so simple, like, oh, greatest ride ever, best hot dog like ever, something
That
like
still
that.
exists.
Do you find joy in like the little things in life?
Of course, I love the Costco hot dog.
So
the
does
best.
it bring you joy and happiness?
Of course, when I eat it, and then when it's finished, I get all depressed because it's done.
Well,
Really?
then you can have another one.
It's like the chocolate. How many of those things do you think you could eat? And they're like 28 points a hot dog. Remember the Nestle's Quick, the little rabbit, when he used to drink the milk?
Yeah.
He used to say, now I'm depressed because it's all finished.
Nesquik.
Uh,
Really?
Yeah.
You remember that commercial?
Yeah.
I did see another commercial where like he jumped into like a swimming pool and turned it into like
Chocolate milk.
chocolate milk. But then here's something funny. Someone actually on YouTube edited it to when he turned it into chocolate milk, he was still in there, and they. Oh my god, I love the people on YouTube who edit stuff like that. It's funny.
Like, when does life change that your highlight is your vacuum
When you get married.
versus a
When you get
great
married,
ride?
because then your husband gives you for your anniversary a brand new vacuum.
Like,
And you get all angry. No, you get angry.
why?
Because
I think it's actually when for girls it's very different, or like women, it's very different than men because
Absolutely.
they don't stress about this.
you give me a
And
vacuum, we're going to
I
fight.
think the point was when I moved out away from my parents and I had to start doing this stuff, it was vacuum instead of I got a new
How long
favorite
have you
food.
been out of your house?
What's it now? 3 years almost?
How do you like it?
It's good.
Look at her face. Do you miss being home and being pampered?
No.
Breakfast in bed, a cup of coffee brought
I
to
did
you?
not have that.
Never?
No.
They wash your clothes?
Yes.
They fed you? They drove you?
No, I drove myself.
And they bathed you when you were younger? You forget
No.
all those things?
I do not remember.
You were a baby. You didn't bathe
I
yourself.
do not remember when I was bathed as a baby.
It's like all that time in the blink of an eye just goes.
That's a big blink.
Right? 18 years, it's a big blink. And then they go to college and you cry. And next thing you know, they're all grown up adults. You go, wow, could I do it again?
You haven't graduated yet, right? Check.
No.
Not yet.
No,
okay,
not yet.
just a question. Take it easy.
Would you do it again if you could have a child now? Would you do it again?
What do you mean? Would I do what? Have a
Would
child?
you raise a child?
Making
at
or
this-
raising it?
Raising.
You have to be specific on the
Raising.
question.
He says no.
Would you raise a child again?
I would
By
do-
choice.
Yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
Beginning, just
Beginning,
keep on
middle, and
going.
end. I had no problem raising kids.
But at this age, would you do it again?
I'll probably do it
That was my
differently.
next question.
I have to do it differently, but yeah.
What would you do different?
I think I would be more cognizant of them because they sort of, my kids sort of grew up and they knew the difference between right and wrong. These guys, they don't know the difference between right and wrong.
Yes, they do.
Nah.
I do.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What do you?
Excuse
Now
me.
they're all going to
Freddie.
be all defensive now because they think I'm calling them out, but it's true.
Come on, they know the difference.
How do we
between right
not
and
know
wrong.
what's right and wrong?
How do you know what's right and
No,
wrong?
but that's what I'm asking.
I
Why
can
do
go-
you feel we do not know
we
what's
can
right
go down
and wrong?
incidences in your life in the last 3 years, and we'll point out right and wrong. You're going to say, well, and you're going to try to change
Have-
the narrative.
Have you
I
not
don't
had a
do that.
mistake in your past 3 years where looking back you would say, well,
I did. I got married at 21.
but I'm saying in your past 3 years, would you
No,
also?
not
you
not
would,
one
You
mistake.
think? I don't know if mistakes
Not
are
one.
right or wrong. I think you're incorrect. Maybe mistakes are one thing. Right or wrong is something bigger.
No, there's only in life there's right and wrong. You can dress her up and say
You
it's
think
a
it's
learning
only black and
experience.
I don't think if you make a mistake, you're a bad person.
I didn't say that. You're taking it to another dimension. Making a mistake is making a mistake.
But
I'm
right
gonna
or
make you
wrong
bad
is
or boy.
different.
Yeah, right.
No,
and
right
wrong's
or-
about morals.
If I hit my finger with a hammer, it hurts. That was wrong.
Well,
That's
that was
it.
a mistake. It was an accident.
Well,
It wasn't wrong. Right.
okay.
I think right or wrong. I think you're right. It's more of ethics and morality.
But you're taking it
versus
to another
an
level.
accident.
You're trying to make it a right and wrong experience. I don't want to do that.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
saying there are mistakes and there are no mistakes.
Well,
Everybody makes a mistake.
Well, I mean, think about it. Whenever people usually talk about right and wrong, it's usually in the context of morals, is it not?
No,
Are you sure?
absolutely.
So
I
what
listen
would
to
you do-
people.
What would you do differently?
When you do a video and that says this isn't correct, I want a black end here at the 39 second. that's a mistake that we have to fix. That's not a moral issue.
Well, there's a difference between, there's a difference between doing things for the wrong reason and doing
that's
things
moral.
wrongly.
Well, if you're planning on beating up somebody on purpose, they have laws against that. That's different, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, let's say that you decide to go hang out after midnight. Nothing good ever happens after midnight.
Sure.
Nothing good. But you're going to go. And you're going to go to this bar, and you're going to drink, and something happens. Then you go home. Maybe you lose your wallet. Maybe you get slapped around a little bit. Maybe you meet somebody who breaks your heart. Something's going to happen. And that's a right-wrong experience. It's not a moral experience. It's a right-wrong. Shouldn't have done it. You did it. Consequences, you have to live up to them.
What's it have to do with raising your kids?
Well, today, I don't think these kids understand the difference between, they get defensive. They mix it up with morals. They think that right is right, wrong is wrong. It's just a different
I don't
life.
know. If I could do it again, I would spend hopefully more time, although I spent a lot of time with them, but more concentrated time and not be trying to get them occupied
mom?
while making dinner. I wasn't really a helicopter mom.
Yes, you were.
Chuck was much more
Nah,
of
you
a
were a
helicopter
helicopter.
dad than I was a helicopter mom.
Uh-huh.
No, I was always at school. I was involved in school, but I didn't boom. I tried to let them grow and be independent, because if you don't learn, then how are you going to be an independent adult? Chuck was a
You
lot
let
more
them
of a
make
helicopter.
mistakes? You who everybody gets a trophy?
Of course. I just would try to save their
I
feelings.
don't see that.
Mistakes happen, but you want everyone to feel validated in their mistakes.
Now let me ask you this
Yeah,
question,
'cause they
which I'm
learn
surprised
something.
you didn't ask me. Girls versus boys, raising them up today. Same difference, or different?
I think it's the same. I think you have to raise
It's
your.
not the same.
I think you have to raise your kids to be who they are.
These are
whether
20-year-olds
they're male
going
or
on
female.
40. These are 20-year-olds going on to 21. Big difference. Big difference.
I kind of agree. It's very different. I think it's also because, like, with boys, people don't really, I guess, they don't have to become adults until they actually have to become adults. I feel like for girls, they, say, the cleaning and the doing other stuff, I feel like, especially for, my friends, I know a lot of them, they've, say, matured, mentally, too, compared to
So when you lived
boys.
home, you cleaned?
when I what?
When you were living at home, did you clean?
Not saying all the time.
Did you clean your apartment
Yeah.
Might
where you
be.
lived at home?
Yes.
Okay, do you clean it now?
Yes.
Does your boyfriend clean it now?
Sometimes.
So you're more of the picker-upper.
Yeah.
And when your boyfriend leaves his socks laying around or his underwear, you get mad at him and say, yo, pick up after yourself. So you're educating him. And therein lies the age difference. Guys are just messy.
Morning.
They don't follow up. You ever seen a guy live in the bathroom? Watch out now. It's just truth. Therein lies the truth. Now, a girl, you have to treat them different than a guy. Because girls get all sentimental. They meet somebody, they get ooh, boo, 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 and then they start crying when they break up. It doesn't work, yada, yada, yada. A guy says, I got to man up. I got to be macho man. I got to find the next one. True or not true?
That's true.
I don't know.
I
still
feel
thinking
like
that-
if you're not sad, like you said, if you break up with someone, if you're not sad about that, then I just feel like you didn't love them.
Okay.
So
Well,
you
maybe
just-
you didn't love them. Maybe you liked them. Maybe it was a
Okay.
good time.
Or
Maybe
like them more than a
it
friend.
doesn't always have to be love. Love grows. It establishes itself. I'm just saying that sometimes at your age group, you don't know the difference between making a mistake, right and wrong. Not morally. That's a whole different show. Just making mistakes. I mean, it's part of life of making a mistake, right? When we make a mistake, I get frustrated because we should know better. I mean, we're 3 times older than them. And some people in here, when they make a mistake, I get upset because I would have thought that they would have thought it through. And in this society, they don't think it through, they just do it. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know about that. I think people think it. Well, some do, some don't.
Really?
Sometimes you think it through and it doesn't work out the way you intend it to work
You're
out.
so funny. After the show, I'm going to walk you through that statement. Just hold on to that one.
I think it's also like you're looking at it from your perspective with your knowledge. when you were
I wish
21,
I had knowledge.
Right.
But when you were 21,
Everyone
you
does.
also said you made mistakes. You married. If you feel like that's your mistake.
I was a knucklehead,
True.
yes.
Yeah,
I was.
but like you're looking at it from your experience. We
Right,
don't
but
have
you
that
said about
experience
raising
yet.
kids. So when I had my kids, I was 27. I don't know, my math is all messed up. And I had to train. I made a lot of mistakes with Freddie. I tried to make him something that I thought he should have been instead of letting him be who he was. And God don't like ugly. And Gio brought it up. Gio didn't like sports. He liked to be on the Empire to throw people out of the game. But Gio would tell me to today. He says, I don't like sports. I was the complete opposite of Freddie. So that formula did not work. So you had a boy and a girl. So you probably don't understand what the hell I'm talking about. It's like a Martian talking to another alien.
Yeah, no, I kind of just wanted the kids to be raise them with good morals and ethics and good human beings and find their purpose.
And then you
of
get
whatever
her.
Their purpose is.
And then you get this one.
And what about?
She's different.
Everyone's different.
This is a different challenge.
Good for
It's
us.
funny. You remind me a lot of Linda's daughter, Sarah. I call her my daughter. You remind me a lot of her because there's certain things that you bring to the table that a lot of people don't see. And you know how to work it, how not to work, angles, this, and that. It's just all about growing into that sensibility. Look at her face.
Mm-hmm.
She knows what I'm talking about. That's okay. Listen, you just gotta keep growing and going. You make mistakes, you learn from it, you go on. It's all fun. Wait till you become a parent, man. I'm gonna die.
Wait, you become a grandparent, and then you go, oh man, and that's just like sitting on the fence waiting to see them again.
You like being a
Totally.
grandparent?
Yeah.
Would you raise your kids differently?
My kids and my grandkids.
You ain't raising your grandkids.
I know, that's why I'm
Those
asking.
belong to somebody else.
That's why I'm asking.
Your kids.
Would I raise them differently?
Yeah.
I wouldn't raise them differently. I would just like to have had more patience on certain things.
You?
Me.
You didn't have patience with adults. You didn't have patience with
Yeah,
children.
but kids, you can't expect them to know any different. Adults, you can expect them to know different.
Let a kid be a kid. You ever go to a restaurant, kid is crying, and everybody goes, oh, can't stand it. Kid is crying. That's what kids do. That's music to my ears. At least he's crying. He wants something. That's all. Adults are the same way. We all cry. We do it differently. We put the poo-poo face. We put the bitch face. You know what I mean.
I don't know what
Yeah,
you're
you know.
talking
You know.
about.
I
You
know,
know, and
I
you
know.
know, and you know, and you
I don't know what
At
you're
least Sophia is the
talking about.
only honest
I don't
person
even
in
know
this
what you're
room.
talking about.
She agrees. You don't get it your way, what happens?
Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have people tell me I have a naturally resting bitch face.
You do.
So
You do. I was wondering if you were born like that.
I knew what that was. It's just I didn't know it had a name.
Today's the day of okay for Freddy's. When I get frustrated, I just go, okay.
No, that's today. Usually you stomp your foot, you do 3 circles, and I'm like, what happened?
Okay. And all that. Anyway, what do you have happening for today? Today, I told you, it's a lot of stuff happening. A lot of energies, a lot of
I feel
things.
it. I'm changing.
We've got Lorena coming in. We've got
changing.
Helen Archer coming in.
Oh, Lord. I can see it now.
Would you guys change when you have kids? Anything different about the way you were raised? You'd be like, I will not do that with my kids, or I will not make them eat that food.
Are you gonna have children? Let's start with the elephant in the room. I already know the answer over there. Are you gonna have children?
I know
Oh.
the answer.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on now. Hold on.
Every time you ask this question,
Yes.
I tell you, not anytime soon.
Soon. But do you want to have children?
Maybe eventually.
Now, you
Not
know
my
something?
own, no, I don't want to go through pregnancy. I don't want to be pregnant.
You want to take somebody else's
I'll
kid?
have a surrogate or I'll adopt. Because one, I want to adopt.
Why won't you have a
Too many children
child?
in foster care systems.
That's nice.
And second, I don't want to go through pregnancy.
So if you get pregnant, hypothetically,
Okay.
the store comes along, hypothetically, would you have it?
Well, yeah, if I'm at a
That's
time
kind
in
of
my
a-
life where I
Oh,
can,
okay.
then yes,
okay.
like I'm not gonna just like.
Wow,
"Oh, I don't know,
you just made my day. I didn't think you wanted to have children.
No, eventually, the idea is nice, but I don't
Scary?
want to go through pregnancy.
Scary, a little
No,
scary.
not everyone wants kids, especially this generation. Not everyone wants the
Everybody.
responsibility. Not everyone.
That's
wants
a
to bring
different
them
animal.
into
Everybody
the
wants
world,
kids. They don't want to pay for
into
them.
this world we live in, into
Yeah.
the conspiracy theories
Yeah.
we're all subject to. I saw one today on Nancy Guthrie. I'm like, wow, how far do people really reach to be on social media with these conspiracy theories? It's beyond.
Dr. Mensch last night spoke about that on his show. What was
about the negative impact of media. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And he let it all out. He really did.
He did.
Did you hear anything from the radio station?
No, I haven't yet. But he let it was a good show. I'm going to be on his show next week.
He asked you to be on it
I
this
am.
week.
No, I didn't want to do this because it was too controversial. I didn't want to get hate mail. So are you ladies going to have children? Are you anticipating having children?
Not right now.
Oh, geez, Louise. I mean, in the future. You are thinking of having
If I will
family?
be in a position,
Yeah, if you're in a position. Whatever position that may be.
yeah, sure.
So you don't oppose being a mom?
No.
That's a better question. You don't oppose being a mom, Sophia?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
You're career driven.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
one
I
of those
feel like
people.
I want to like reach something in my career and then like I wouldn't want to really be a mom until I'm like ready basically.
Okay.
Not like ready mentally, but like ready to
That's a good
kind of
bit-
let
that's a good
go,
thought.
kind of not completely let go, but like for a certain time let go of my career.
There you go. You
But I
still
wanna
got
reach
another
something
15,
in my
15
career
years, you
first.
think? 15 years? 35, 36?
Oh, so like when like maybe your fertility starts dropping? Yeah, about.
They say that the best
Say
time to
like
have it
30s.
is in your 30s.
But
To have
I
a child.
mean, I don't know. I feel like that those studies are aging. I feel like we need to do more studies on fertility in women and really seeing what's affecting the fertility at that age. Because I don't think it's an age factor. I think it's a environmental,
True.
food, how we experience life, like
True.
things like that.
People, knuckleheads
Yeah.
all around you. More women are having children by themselves. They're adopting more.
I
But
think it's great.
But the problem always arises is what you're adopting, because a lot of special needs or things of that nature, you have to be prepared for all of that. But it's good. It's refreshing to hear this. It's the first
Your
time.
outlook on things is interesting.
Why?
Because when you adopt a child, I think you adopt a child if
You-
there's full disclosure.
Yeah, but you
if
have to
there
be
is,
prepared,
and if
Dawn.
not, it's just like having your own child. You just don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to be prepared, because there's a lot of medical stuff that goes on when you adopt
But
a
that's
child.
with anything. Even that's with even your own children sometimes.
I understand that, but you know, the problem is that wanting to have it, because sometimes it's really difficult to adopt a child for a lot of political reasons or whatever, and you get one, and you don't care. They can have 3 eyes, you don't care, but you have to be prepared mentally, you, the individual, to handle those needs. Is all I'm saying. You have to be there. If you're not there, you're gonna have a rough time. I'm not saying listen, if you're pregnant and you're having a tough time, your pregnancy, maybe physically or whatever, and it knocks you out, where somebody has to take care of the baby while you recoup, all of that you have to take into consideration. It's not easy. It's not easy having a kid.
That's why I don't want to be pregnant.
Then you go outside and you got to deal with all that mess. Yeah, but you're going to find somebody who's loving, and you're in love, and you're going to build on that, and you're going to see, you're from another dimension, so you're going to take care of business.
She's
Yeah,
being
yeah.
of light.
She's a beam of light. She's like a beam from the other side of the moon.
Exactly.
But you're going to make it work. You know, there are people that accept change, and there are those that make change. And you're one of the make changers. Because I seen you work. I seen the way you do things. And you land on your feet. I hate that saying. You ever hear that? You always land on your feet? I
Like a
hate
cat.
that. Because you, like a cat? Yeah.
Like a cat.
But you have to land on your feet because you're that good, not because it's an accident. You always land on your feet. Do you think
most
you're a
people do.
strong-armed mom?
Mom
Or you, yeah.
or
Are you a s-
woman?
Wait.
Two different questions.
Let's start with mom first. Are
Two
you a
different questions.
strong-armed mom?
Meaning,
Meaning,
What's a strong-armed
meaning
mom?
your kids know you're in charge. You say, listen, this is what you're gonna do. You do it.
No.
It's gonna get done.
no.
So what are you?
What am I?
Marshmallow?
It's kind of, there's always room for negotiation.
You negotiate with your kids?
Always. It's never my way. And now they're adults, so now it's always a negotiation.
Do
Of
you ever
what it
tell
is.
your kids if you have a disagreement to something that they do or say? Do you tell them?
No. Well, that's not true. I have maybe once or twice. That's it.
Once or
Honestly,
twice.
It's got to be a big deal, though.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to always keep things fair, even if you call it negotiating. Like, I think it's more than just that.
What do you think it
obviously.
is?
I think it's coming to an agreement.
Of
Well, it depends on what it is they're coming to agreement on.
So let me assume you have you don't mind having a son or a family. You're gonna have a family someday.
Yeah.
So if your son does rebellious acts towards you, not towards mom, but towards you, how would you approach that?
Honestly, it depends on what the acts are.
Well, you find it rebellious. You tell him take out the garbage. He says no. You tell him clean your room. He doesn't. You tell him.
What I'll do is that I'll either offer him help, or I'll give him specifically like a deal on how like the best way he could approach it.
You're gonna bribe him. He'll give you $5 if you don't. That's negotiation.
But it's coming to an agreement too. Like if he could agree that the way that I'm offering is the better way for him, then I feel like that's effective.
But I think as a parent, you have a responsibility to teach them right from wrong. You have a responsibility to teach them how to act in a situation. And if you don't have the ability to get through to them,
but what if they look
then,
at you as an old fogey fossil? You don't know what you're talking about. You're not in the times. Yada 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 yada.
it depends what age they are.
They shouldn't, because you should instill that fear at a young age.
I don't.
Because listen, growing up,
Yeah.
I didn't have like the most strict parents, but
You still
there was
don't?
an underlying fear of like, if I don't do what they say, or if I don't get the grades that they want, I'm grounded. I don't have a phone. I don't
That's
see my
guilt.
friends. So no, it means I don't want to be grounded. I don't want to be yelled at. So
How were your grades in
that was
school?
slightly good, because I didn't want to be grounded.
Okay, but did you ever hang out in school? Did you cut class? Did you ever do what you weren't supposed to do?
I never cut class. No.
So you always went.
I always went. Yeah,
So you were a good girl.
because I was raised to be that way.
Okay.
I feel like it should be more so about respect as opposed to fear.
That's a good
It's
point.
nice to say.
Interchangeable.
It's nice to say, but the real deal was fear.
That's fear. As a kid, at least. And then when you get older, you start to respect them because you understand what respect means and how that looks.
And they
Yep.
looked at you differently when you did the deed. I went to summer school for God's sake, voluntarily.
It's weird.
But
Yes,
then you
Lord.
grow up and your parents get older and you look at them aging and getting a little more frail and you think, wow, this is who raised me, but this is who I was fearful of or who set the rules.
Cat in
And
the
it
cradle.
totally,
Now it's flipped. Now I'm taking
Flips.
care of them.
Cat in the
right, and
cradle.
it flips, but there's a fine line of
Yeah,
what you
Jill
really
does that
say
to me
with
every day.
respect.
Jill wants to put me in an old age home already. I said, what? No, stop. Just go away.
It's funny because every time me, like my parents and I or my family go on a trip, we're at the airport, I am now the one saying, "Okay, get your passports out, get your boarding pass out. We gotta go this way, follow this sign, take your bag out."
You're the parent.
It's completely flipped. So when on vacations now, I'm literally the parent, and
It's like the commercial. What was the name of the?
You're turning into your parents.
Yeah.
Is it Geico?
Geico.
It's like an insurance
Progressive, I think.
Progressive,
It's
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah,
I was actually experiencing the same thing a couple days before my vacation. I was trying to get my dad to do more cleaning around the house because mom's the only one who ever really does the cleaning. And honestly, the more I think about it, the more it makes me think, am I starting to become the parent?
It is.
I never had that experience at all. My parents are, my dad, even in his age, he is still like active. He will try me to do projects whenever not, like just recently we just like fixed some of the sprinkler heads. So, no, my dad, he's very much active and tells me like, what to do and stuff.
Well, my dad's job, from what I can tell, is pretty intensive, so maybe that might be the reason why he doesn't do it.
I think everyone's job is intensive. It's just a matter of how you set your boundaries or how you have that work-life balance and things.
Honestly, the most intensive thing about, my job is more so preparing for it than anything.
True.
I don't know, I look at it differently now because I'm older. Like Nicole said, when I was raising my kids at 25, it's totally different than if I were raising my kids at this age close to that other number.
What
Totally
other
different.
30.
Yeah, 30, 40, 50, 60.
number? You worry too much about numbers.
What?
You do. You worry about too
But I
much
had fun
money.
raising my kids.
That's good.
That's a good thing.
How come you
it
stopped
was
at 2?
stressful. How come I stopped at 2? Aaron was not the easiest of babies. He
Yeah, but
got
you
sick
could
a
have
lot.
adopted. You could have done a lot of other
He
things.
got sick a lot. Chuck was never home. It was a lot to raise 2
Wow.
kids, not on my own, but kind of like essentially on my own. Became a lot to handle. He was sick. He had asthma. It's rough.
I went at 12. My show says, not with me, you ain't.
I thought about more until Aaron cried for his first 3 years. I'm
Look
like,
at Freddie.
no.
Freddie has 3. She gave birth to 4 because she did that.
He's got
surrogate
3
thing.
boys too.
I know.
Their house must be chaos.
No, if there was a girl now in Gio's house, there's a girl. That's chaos. Little girls are unbelievably chaotic. From birth, they are chaotic.
I don't think so. I think you're just not used to it.
No, I'm not used to it. She puts me in a headlock, man.
Well, that's
Calls me in the morning, takes my phone, calls China, stuff like
I don't
that.
know.
Calls
It's all
China.
interesting.
Yeah, she
Different
called
things to
China.
do. Different things to contemplate on.
That it sounds like it costs money to do that. From what I
What, to have a kid?
no, to call China.
Yeah.
I call China as in like you're calling from China, or you're literally contacting the president of China.
No, not contacting Xi Jinping. I mean contacting anyone from China.
She called the
There's
kid in
WhatsApp
Singapore.
now.
or
What can I
something.
tell you? Probably not so bad. Abdullah, today's Ramadan.
It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yes, Ramadan is indeed tomorrow, which means I'm gonna be fasting.
Oh, God, you'll be cranky.
Only until dinner time. Though,
You'll be
right?
like Chuck, cranky
Yeah,
crackers.
yeah, fasting from the
sun up to
morning.
sundown.
Yes.
I've learned because he takes the food home when it's here and he eats it when he gets home.
You're not supposed to do that. Oh, sundown. What time is
Sundown.
sundown? 6?
Yeah, but obviously, I think sundown will. I think I forgot if depending on the day, sometimes it gets a bit earlier or not.
Are you supposed to pray
Yes,
from
you're
6
supposed
to
to.
6?
Yeah, you're supposed to pray 5 times a day, and during Ramadan, it's seen as a time to improve yourself. Pray more often, read more,
You have
Quran
to-
more often.
you have
You
to
do
face-
more good deeds.
You
More
have to
often.
face north or something?
Face
Mecca.
north. Yeah, you
Mecca.
always face towards the closest direction towards Mecca.
Do you do that? Abdullah, do you have a mat? You pray?
Yeah, yes, a prayer. Yes.
What times do you pray? 9, 12, 3,
Okay, the 5 prayers are
One,
Fajr,
3, 4.
Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, and Fajr. So you have one in the morning, one in the I'm not sure. It's this time is usually around 1. I'm not sure what we describe. One,
One, two, three, four, five.
probably a little bit later day. 1 in the afternoon, 1 sundown, and 1 at the
Yeah, you're supposed
night.
to pray at 6 in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, 12, 3, and 6 again. That's 5 prayers.
Yes.
I mean, that's what I was told.
Yeah. Obviously,
That's
it
a lot of
depends on
prayer.
the time. Sometimes, for example, prayers, for example, when it comes to day-night, saving, everything gets, adjusted an hour later. For example, Maghrib will always be whenever the sun sets. Depending on the year, it could be at around 6, or Maghrib could be at 7, or even 8.
How long does Ramadan last?
A month.
Yeah. You gotta fast for
Oh, today's also Mardi Gras. It's the last day
Yeah.
before, right? Tomorrow's Ash Wednesday.
Yeah,
And then it's the last day. So it's a lot of things
Mardi Gras
happening
is when
today.
they throw the beads, no?
yeah, they were celebrating that at
Because Lent
Universal.
starts this
Actually,
week.
I saw it when I was there.
So
When
you
it
got
starts?
Lent, Ramadan, Chinese New Year,
Lent starts today?
High energy week.
high
solar
energy
eclipses,
week, solar
moons.
eclipse. Exactly. That's all today.
Tomorrow
This week.
is tomorrow Ash Wednesday?
Yes.
It is. I gotta get ashes. And what are you giving up for Lent? Oh, you're not.
Lent isn't till April.
No, I think it starts
It
tomorrow.
starts Friday, right?
Oh,
Tomorrow's
Tomorrow's
Lent.
Ash
Oh.
Wednesday. So Lent.
You give
was
something up for
Friday.
Lent.
that's right. I forgot.
What are you gonna give up?
I don't practice Lent.
Well, if
Really?
you make
But
believe
if I
Lent.
had to give up,
The face thing.
I would give up. I don't know. Ask me later. I'll come up with something.
Wow. Anybody got anything they're gonna give up for Lent?
Well,
No.
again, funny how Lent and Ramadan are starting in the same week. That reminds. I think
They're saying that's never happened in history, which I
What?
can't believe.
Always happening in 1 week.
That all this happening in 1 week has never happened before in alignment.
Explosion.
it's something.
No, but we're all cosmically
beings of light.
bursting right now.
Do you think that all humans are really one ball of humans
We're all
that
forms of
exploded?
energy.
So everybody's connected?
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
Interesting.
How long do you guys think I'm gonna be purple for today?
Probably all day. It's Ramadan.
Even purple.
Look at my face.
And on that note, I think we're gonna.
It's slightly
what do you
red,
think
but not
about Lent,
purple.
Freddie?
Freddie said it
You
was
practice
purple.
Lent?
I think I am this year.
Don't you? Aren't you supposed to like give
Every
up
year you're supposed to
meat?
give some. I gave up anger one year. That
Gave up
lasted
hate one
20
year.
minutes. I gave up hate for that's it 5 minutes. I gotta do something that I can stick with.
Yes.
I gotta think about. I'll give you an answer at the midday show.
Okay.
See,
Anyone
that's what I'm
else?
saying. I don't know.
Anyone
There's
else
too many
giving
things I can
anything
give
you
up.
could give up?
I'm just bad at everything.
Which one? It's like weighing out the pros and cons and giving something up.
What would you give up that you shouldn't be doing?
I don't want to answer that question.
Wow. Curious minds want to know.
Just give up meat, and that's not like anything.
I'm giving up no meat. I'm
It's
having
like
steak
food.
Friday. What's the matter with you?
Oh, I could never do that.
Give up steak?
Give up meat.
Yeah, you in that New York steak
Me and that strip.
strip?
We're besties.
Give up food. I don't know.
You give up food because when you eat, you don't eat. We go to a restaurant, she takes it home.
You know what? That meal almost lasted me a third day. I let Chuck finish it last night. That fish.
From Sunday?
Wow.
Yes,
Sunday?
some from Sunday. I took a couple bites. Like, man, I'm full again. I don't know what
Well, you take a bite and says that's it.
I don't know what's in that fish.
Well,
but
you are just one cheap date.
I know a meal could last like 3 meals until where you just get tired of eating it.
I've never seen anything like this. I looked at her, I says, you gonna eat? She says, I ate already. I says, you took a bite. One bite. Who eats like
I
that?
don't know. It's an age thing, I guess.
And back to the age thing again.
It's an age thing.
By
I
the
don't know.
time you're 60, you'll stop eating altogether.
You know, it's a thing that I think like my mom, she like sometimes complains like, "Oh my god, I think I ate too much." Meanwhile, like,
Not you.
Not
You're
you.
like, bring it on.
Where's the rest of it?
All right, ready to wrap this up? Get ready. It's so late. We got to get ready for the midday show. Lots of things happening today. I think.
Yeah, we were actually doing this because we wanted the girls to see. You know what you're gonna be doing? You know the ending. You know how to put the ending and all that.
Oh yeah.
You sure you're gonna put it in the preview? You sure it's the ending?
They're
Morning
good.
show close.
All right.
Morning show close. It's right here.
It's right there.
And then you
Morning.
do end credits.
Yep, yep.
We'll see you midday. Have a great day.
Don't be late.
yeah.
Oh yay.
Start it.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.